Hi buddy, I hope you're doing very well. Tell me in the comments below what are you up to. Today I'm going to show you how MOZOK got his first top 1 in PUBG Lite and explain you why I like playing PUBG. Please like, comment, subscribe, enable notifications, share with your friends, and let's go watching. Another week is gone, you have probably missed PUBG gameplay, right? So today I'm going to show you in action why MOZOK plays PUBG. I'm going to start in general about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and by the end I explain why I have chosen the Lite version in particular. So reason number 1. I really like the idea of this game. Well, it's cool. There is a plane, 100 people on it, each in team or individually are trying to survive on this map. Yeah, there are a few different maps, there are a lot of interesting locations. The gameplay is very close to the reality. In general, actually, I prefer games which are more closer to the reality, because all these futuristic games, they are like, it's just too much for me, like those, you know, fantastic weapons, pew pew, using some lasers or some other stuff. I don't really enjoy it. For example, Fortnite, yeah. What kind of gameplay is it? It's like somebody's shooting you, and you, with the speed of light, building some wooden walls in order to hide behind it. And it's like, well, I'm not enjoying this gameplay at all. Like, you're building so fast and you hiding behind what you've just built. Oh, so let's look around. Yeah, it seems like we're here alone. Okay, cool. Let's loot. So yeah, same with Apex Legends, with all his futuristic Unreal weapon, abilities to fly. Well, of course, people who prefer more dynamic gameplay, they like games like that. It's definitely. And it's normal, you know, everybody has his own taste in games, his own preferences. That's absolutely fine. I'm telling you today about exclusively my preferences, yeah. Why exactly PUBG? Actually, even Call of Duty Warzone is not that great for me. The graphics is awesome there, no doubts, but gameplay, you know, those boxes where the weapons pops up with those music, and when you collect the money and you can order some kind of parcels, air parcels for you, it's also a bit weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting old, you know, I prefer more listening to birds singing when you're running around fields in PUBG, but, well, there was a guy, but I don't have any scope, so there is no chance I'm gonna shoot him. Okay. Let's let him run, yeah, we will catch up him later. Another reason, yeah, I don't really like some excessive sounds in a game. Yeah, for example, when you hear some music every time you open the box in a Call of Duty Warzone, yeah, or whenever someone is always telling you something on radio, like throughout the game. It's also destructive and annoying. Also, I've seen by the end of this year the new Battle Royale game will be released from Ubisoft, which is called Hyperscape. In my opinion, it's just totally crazy gameplay. Basically, they've taken Apex and Fortnite, joined them together, and added some more, even more, like unrealistic stuff. And it's just too much for me, you know. The gameplay is getting so messy. Well, yeah, again, if you're into more dynamic games, of course you might enjoy it, but for me it's like, you know, if I'm shooting, then I've got a target. Then this target has some, you know, limitations. This target might have some ways to escape. Target might not have some ways to escape. Whereas in games like those, yeah, like Apex or Fortnite, it's like you can make up all these extra weird scenarios on how you can avoid the bullet from your competitor by, you know, building some stuff, by some magic, by some bullshit. Well, I don't know. For me it's just too much. Whereas in PUBG, yeah, you're looking for weapons, yeah, and you're finding some other extra stuff for your guns, yeah, looking for some scopes, for some grips, and, you know, there is a airdrop you can find, yeah, to get some more advanced stuff, but in most scenarios you're gonna need to find with somebody else for it. By the way, have you seen my previous gameplay called airdrop hunting? Yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, take a look on it. Here is the link for you on the top right corner. So the next reason why I prefer PUBG is, yeah, it's been more close to reality. I already mentioned it a bit. Yeah, for example, here you've got cars, yeah, real cars. You get in, you drive, yeah, the car might be exploded, etc. Yeah, all very close to the reality. You've got a parachute, yeah, which you can use once since you left the plane, yeah, you land, and that's it. No parachuting anymore after that, yeah, like in other games, in Warzone, for example. Next, you've got weapon, and very close to the reality, recoil from this weapon, yeah? So you must learn how to control this or another kind of weapon provided in the game. You need to get used to it. You need to know what extensions might be more suitable for this. Of course, if you're just visiting the game for the very first time, you might find this confusing, actually, like I did when I just started playing. Like, I looked on this and like, whoa, that's definitely too much. Like, so many weapons, so many some extra stuff you can attach to those weapons. So you're just absolutely confused which attachment to choose, which weapon to choose. But, you know, it just takes the time to get used to it. Since you get used to it, it's just easy for you to find whatever you need. You can either find this extra information on some gameplay videos like this, yeah, where you can see other players playing and explaining like why they choose one or another attachment, or if you enter a training mode, you can learn yourself, yeah. You get to the table, you can see all types of weapons available, then you go to another table, you can see all types of attachments available, and that's easy to try yourself. By the way, if you haven't watched yet my PUBG Lite review, yeah, you can find it on the top right corner of your screen, yeah. There you will be able you will be able to see all game modes in a game, yeah, and to find out how to use training mode as well. Oh, let's loot this bunker, yeah. Very often you can find here some sniper rifle, for example. I really hope we're gonna find one here. Well, see, every time, whenever I haven't found a sniper rifle yet, I use AKM as a temporary sniper solution, let's say. Yeah, you set it to the single mode, and it's actually quite okay on distance. So that's what I do. And see, I'm already experienced player. That's why I carry with me all these attachments I'm going to need for my sniper rifle. Yeah, so in advance I already know what kind of attachments I need. That's why I just have them in my inventory, and I'm hoping I'm going to find a sniper rifle and I'm going to attach all these attachments. Yeah, if you're a newcomer, yeah, you definitely just need to get used to it. You just need to find out what's attachments are. Oh, we're not alone here. Wait. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining our video. Our first kill. Cool. Alright, let's look around. Maybe somebody else heard us shooting. No, nobody. Okay, let's move. So yeah, another reason I love PUBG is that I think it's a great example of the team game. Yeah, it's really fun to play with your friends. Yeah, you can build your team, you can play with random players online as well, but it's a really awesome, really great example of team game. Also, I find PUBG kind of like a strategical game. Yeah, strategical, but still with some elements of random things happening. For example, you never know the trajectory of the plane. Yeah, so you never know where are you going to land. Then you never know where the blue zone will go. So you have to keep watching the map. Yeah, keep following where the zone is moving, and in this way you're planning. Yeah, you're prioritizing what are you going to do, you're planning your movements. Then you need to decide whether you run to the zone or you need to find a car. If it's a very long distance, yeah, you definitely need to think about finding the car, because sometimes you can just end up, you know, dying from the zone, and that's probably the most terrible deaths you can get in this game. No, actually, I just figured the most terrible deaths you can get from this game, it's when you're falling from bike, or when you're falling from some kind of building or something like that, or from your parachute at the beginning of the game, actually. Yeah, so yeah, if you know another terrible ways of how to get dead in a game, let me know in comments below. Oh, look who we've got. Well, the recoil is quite big, to be honest, but still, like I said, AKM before you've got the sniper rifle is quite good. See, headshot, yeah, done, but before headshot actually I hit him twice or something, so yeah. But still, if you manage to do the headshot from AKM, it's quite powerful now. Let's see what he has got. Yeah, so in PUBG, tactics is important. Yeah, you have to play ahead your movements. You have to play ahead your positions. You need to think where other players might be. Yeah, that's why it's very useful at the beginning of the game to remember the trajectory of the plane. So you know somewhere around this line players are going to be, whereas somewhere far away from this line there is a very little probability somebody will be there. So you can move in this direction and have advantages over others. Oh, here we are, we've got another. Oh, cool, helmet level 3. Hopefully I haven't damaged it. Let's grab our helmet. So yeah, tactics is very important. Yeah, think about the places where other players might not be there, and that's your advantage. Another thing is really good to know the terrain of this map. Yeah, if you know the terrain, again, you might find yourself in better, more useful position than other players. For example, if you manage to be somewhere on the edge of the zone, but on some hill, so you can see downstairs all the players running around on the field, if you have a sniper rifle, you can shoot them easily. Whereas for them, being below you, the level below you, it's more difficult for them to hit you, and you have much better visibility than they do, so you can pretty much watch everybody around whenever you are on top, or whenever you are even on the roof of the building. Yeah, see, I've got a quite good visibility from this building, and this is a good position. And also, it's important in this game to have some place to hide, because you never know, you might be shooting one guy in front of you, and somewhere behind you or on the left or right might be another player shooting you. Yeah, so you need to find a place to hide straight away. And that's also the awesome bit of this game. You know, I like kind of strategical game where you need to use tactics, where you need to use your thinking. Yeah, you're not just running straight, you know, collecting some random weapon. You're just not buying everything and it comes, you know, out of nowhere for you. You really need to think about it. You really need to think about set of weapons you're going to carry. You really need to think about quantity of medical kits you need to carry with you. It's all important. It's all important. Plus, thinking about what you can fit in your backpack. Yeah, because the space is limited. You can't carry like 100 medic kits with you. Yeah, you can't carry with you 100 energy drinks, and this all matters. Yeah, for example, see, I need to get rid of bandages because I know bandages are not that important. I would rather take a painkiller than I have a bandages, because I have a lot of first aid kits. So yeah, it's all about tactics, and I love it. Also, another reason why I love PUBG is that you can customize your character. You can get some clothes, you can get some skins on your weapons. Well, yeah, of course, it's like more, you know, visual effects. And if you are playing from the first person perspective, as I do, you know, my clothes are not that important for me, as you can see. It's more the way how other players can see me. So yeah, I'm just enjoying my appearance actually in a lobby. Yeah, whereas on actual game, all I can see is my hands and gun. But still, there is a cool. It's still a cool possibility, yeah, to be able to change how your character look like. How to get clothes and how to get points for the experience, I also described, by the way, in one of my videos. So make sure you watched it. Here is a link for you. So of course you can say PUBG has a lot of bugs and has a lot of cheaters, and you might be right, and you are right actually, yeah, but you know, tell me the game, especially online game, yeah, where you can play multiplayers online with your friends or just random people. Tell me the game where there are no cheaters and no bugs at all. I don't think there is any game like that. But well, of course, some of them have more bugs, some of them less bugs, yeah. But you know, from my personal experience, I played PUBG Lite for quite a long time already. I don't know, maybe year or something like that, or maybe even more. And to be honest, I haven't noticed that much bugs in this game and that much cheaters. Maybe for the whole gameplay I've met maybe 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 games I've met cheaters. And bugs, lags, well, yeah, sometimes it happens, but again, not that often. So it's still, you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. So it's playable, you know, it's all right. It's not that much annoying. Whereas, well, let's speak about why I chosen PUBG Lite over PUBG on Steam. Yeah, because I've just got my personal PC recently, and before that I have not very powerful laptop with 2 GB graphic card. So, you know, I could only dream about PUBG on Steam. I knew my PC won't be able to run it properly. Even light version I was running almost on all minimum settings. I mean graphic settings. So, you know, I had no choice but playing PUBG Lite. And I was very happy actually when PUBG Lite was released. I think this game has a huge potential, not because it's so awesome. No, it's not even close to PUBG on Steam. Yeah, PUBG on Steam is much more advanced, much more beautiful game. But the advantage of PUBG Lite is that it's more available for other players, for other people. You know, you don't need to have a very powerful PC to play it, and you don't need to pay for this game as well. It's free to play, so that's why I like it. That's why I started playing it, and that's why I'm still playing it, because it's pretty much because I got used to it. Steam version of PUBG has a different physics in a game. I tried, and it's quite different. You really need to get used to it. So I'm just keep playing PUBG Lite, because I know there are a lot of people out there like me who don't have powerful PC, or who don't want to pay money for the game, and that's why it's the awesome solution. However, if you want me playing more PUBG Steam, yeah, if you want me to move on Steam version of PUBG, let me know in comments below. Yeah, I'm actually considering this. I might eventually switch maybe between 2, or maybe I will move to Steam version completely. I will see, you know. The biggest reason, the biggest worry for me is that PUBG Lite is no longer supported by developers, and that's a bit of pity, you know. Whoa, okay, we're almost in the final cycle. We need to move. That's a bit of pity when the game is no longer supported by developers, because, you know, you eventually might get sick of this game when you don't see any new changes, when you don't see anything new at all. So yeah, I will see how it goes. I hope a lot of people enjoy PUBG Lite, but like I said, especially if my subscribers say like, oh, come on mate, just move to the Steam version of PUBG. Well, alright, I will have nothing else to do. Okay, so let's maybe concentrate more on the game now, because we are in a top 11 now. So, you know, we've got a chance to win. Let's be more careful now. Let's stop talking a lot about PUBG. I hope you got my idea. Yeah. Well, still, I think PUBG will always have fans. Will always have people who enjoy it, because first of all, this game is pretty much the first from its kind, and it's one of the most realistic one as well. So I think this game definitely has his players, and in spite of people complaining a lot because of bugs, because of cheaters. I think still, you know, it's a game which will exist forever. Oh, military vest level 3, awesome. And now we have some sniper rifle. Mini 14 is good enough. Is better than AKM anyway. So yeah, PUBG for me, you know, it's like the game which I think will live forever. It's like Counter-Strike, yeah? People are still playing Counter-Strike, even though it's like, I don't know, 20 years old or something. No, of course, it's been updated, but I mean, game itself, it still exists. So the same with PUBG, I think it's the really good, unique game, and I hope developers will not give up on it and keep updating it for us so we can enjoy the gameplay. We can stop complaining on physics of the game, stop complaining on, oh, here we are. Oof. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's run. Oh. Okay. I'm very lucky the zone is that close to me, because look at my health. Whew. Another bad news, we almost don't have a helmet. Right, okay, that's a shame, because one headshot and we might be dead. Or actually, helmet level 3 might help us, might save us from the headshot. Let's see. Hopefully no one will shoot me in the head. Let's take a look what this guy has. Oh. Ah, I've hit him only once. Alright. Quite a big recoil as well in this mini. But now we have car. This is my favorite sniper rifle. Suppressor unfortunately doesn't fit on this car 98, but still we've got M416 and we've got car. That's my favorite combination of weapons in PUBG Lite at least. Okay, let's be more attentive. We are in top 8 at the moment, top 7 already, and we are okay, this guy has escaped. He's on top of the hill now, and we need to move this direction as well. Zone is coming, and apart from us, 6 players left. Let's move carefully. Let's watch around so no one can shoot us. No one can shoot us, especially in head, because we almost don't have a helmet. It's all red. Alright, shooting somewhere on the hill. Wow, a lot of shooting. -1 as well. Whew. The game is getting closer to the end. We are in top 5 now. Cool. Let's be very careful now. Okay, we're in a zone. Oh, here is a guy. Oh. Come on. Oh, missed. Oh, that was so stressful. Oh. See, I still need a practice with a sniper rifle. Yeah, sometimes I can just miss. And whenever you miss in this situation like that, it might be the crucial for you. Let's listen. Okay, 2 players there. Oh, top 3. Only 2 players left. Oh, now we have fancy clothes. sniper rifle, and 2 another players left. We are in a zone. Let's listen and look around. Only 2 players left. Oh, I see one. Oh, missed. No, missed again. I'm lucky to have this tree in front of me, you know? It's kind of a shield. I can shoot and hide, shoot and hide. Tactics, you know? Oh yeah, I hit him. Ah, I missed. Oh, there is another player! There is another player behind! He has killed him! He has killed my target! Oh. I'm still missing a lot from sniper rifle, but I'm shooting much better than on previous game, right? Let me know in comments below. Yeah, I've been training, you know? I've been training, of course. I'm always trying to improve my skills, so you can enjoy my videos even more. Okay, let's try to finish this guy. Oh, whoa, we don't have a vest. We don't have a vest anymore. And we almost don't have a helmet as well. Oh no. It's stressful. It's stressful. Oh. Alright, me or him? Me or him? That's the very final of the game. Oh, alright, awesome. No helmet, no vest. Oh, good luck winning me. Oh, where he's gone? Let's go to the cycle. Come. Oh, yes, yes! The first top 1 in PUBG Lite. The first win for MOZOK. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my skill and my luck in this game. You pressed like, yeah, you subscribed, you enabled notifications, share with your friend. I wish you a very good weekend and see you in the next one.